Yo. Come on, EA. Come on, EA. Kage, you pack 3? Yeah. We packed Van Dyke from a promo 88 plus player pick. We packed Putellas from a league specific 1 rare. And then we packed Paredes from season pass 85 plus player pick. All right. We have probably the next, I'd say, 2 hours. Hopefully servers are up by then. If not, we're just going to kind of chill. I got football to watch this afternoon, man. How you been, Kage? How you been, bro? Let me see your team, please. It's a Sunderland team. Let me pull it up from yesterday, because it's not going to let me on right now. Because servers are down. How long have servers been down for? I just got home from shopping. Let me pull it up real quick. Oh, yeah, by the way, we streamed for 12 hours yesterday, boys. Is that crazy? 12-hour live stream. YouTube couldn't even upload the whole thing. Capped it at 11:55. All right, here it is. Here is the team. So we just took out Cruyff at striker. We just took out Cruyff at striker. We have Bale at striker now. And we have him as a shadow striker behind him at cam. We just packed Hazard with our menu grind into the 86 plus hero PPs. Hopefully we get that again today. Amdalaba, our team of the year Evo. Job with Evo Day 89. Putellas pack pull, our fullbacks. Sunderland, Van Dyke, Paredes, and then we just put Howard in goal, but we had Czech in there before. That's the squad we're working with. Where'd you pack them? I didn't hear properly. We packed Van Dyke in a... There was promo packs in the store for 120K, which was an 88 plus player pick. 1 of 3 or 1 of 4. I can't remember. We packed Van Dyke in that. We have a video on it too if you want to see our reaction. Putellas, we were grinding premium league specifics like the La Liga, the Prem. I was grinding the La Ligas, wasn't getting anything in them. So I started spamming the 1 rares with all my gold commons. And on my like 150th 1 rare league specific, we packed Putellas. And then the last one, the Paredes, the one furthest right, we got her from the season pass. We unlocked an 85 plus player pick, and we got her from that. Mumbo, how does club value work? Club value takes, I believe, the buy now of players in your club, the highest buy now in the range. So if a gold common has a max buy now of 5,000, it would have 5,000 value when it comes to club value, I believe. I could be wrong with that. So every time we club stock early on in the year with all the silvers in our club. How about SBCs? I'm not sure how SBCs are calculated or objectives. I'm sure they have a special like range too. When was the last time someone was able to get on and play? Does anyone know? It's been down for hours. Why are the servers down? Because EA is just, you know, the best company ever. You should try to get top 100 club value. Me? I should try? Brother, we get top 25 in the world every single year. Every single year for the past 3 or 4 years, we've been top 100. Past 2 years, we've been top 25 in the world. Yeah, we grind like crazy at the start of the game. There's a point we were ahead of Bateson, I believe, in a previous year. Where are you at now? Nowhere near that, because the way we're able to achieve it early on is we club stock everything as like an investment. Gold commons, gold rares, silver commons, silver rares, bronze rares, informs. So we're able to kind of outpace the Batesons who open 1 million packs, store some stuff, but quick sell a ton. But as the year progresses, the people who then do every SBC, the people who keep opening FIFA point packs and spam those, it's just impossible to catch them. Used to watch you a couple years ago when you were doing the Minecraft streams on YouTube? Or were we grinding them on Twitch? Because we haven't done Minecraft on YouTube, I feel like, for like 6 years. I was in college when we did that during the summers. Unless it was like a one-off. Are you on the servers? It was like 6 years ago, longest time. Okay, if you're playing champs and I can't get in because the servers are down for me, I think I have the, I'm in the better position. Can you get on either? Look at Discord, pack channel, squad battle rewards. Oh, is that tradable? No shot, dude. Tradable Van Dijk. That's for Elite 1. So, in those 12 games, how did you do to get Elite 1? I might actually grind squad battles this week before I do my Evos. Yeah, to be fair, you win. I don't know if you remember, Chief. Yes! Yes, yes, yes. Yes. Brother, when I tell you, Chief Soggy Waffle. Oh my gosh, that just unlocked so many memories, man. How you been, dude? You make music now? Dude, isn't that crazy? Back in the day, I played Minecraft, made diss tracks. Now I play FIFA and you're a musician. Crazy how time flies. I think EA servers are down. I can play any Battlefield games. I'm gonna get your Discord and DM you. ! Discord. Or if you look in the description, the Discord's in there too. But yeah, send me a private DM, bro. I'd love to hear your music, man. How do you still remember me? I'm bad with memory, but there's specific names that unlock core memories at time during streaming because I'd see people in chat all the time. So I don't know if you remember Vanity, who used to watch our streams all the time for Call of Duty and Minecraft, or Kism, the Swedish guy. You weren't friends with Kism, right? Or was that another guy? Those two used to heavily watch the Minecraft streams around the same time as you did, and their names are forever locked in my memory. Better fix today. Need to do champs. You know, again, I'm going to take EA's side on this. EA can't control their servers, you know. I think we need compensation, though. Not anything crazy. I don't want to hear insane, like, oh, pack. Every single team of the year in a single pack is compensation. But I think a bare minimum of a guaranteed team of the year pack for everyone affected who can't get on the servers right now is is the perfect reward. Are servers down? They appear to be so, yeah. I have hundreds of packs I need to spam. I need to get on. Boom, boom, boom. You packed enough, Andrew? Save some for us? Yeah, I love Andrew because Andrew just crapped on all of us during this Team of the Year. If you've been following Andrew in our channel for the past year or so, I kid you not, since the start of the game, Andrew has done nothing but talk crap about the game, talk about how dead it is, how he doesn't want to be on it, how horrible it is, how it makes no sense to want to grind the game. My man pulls up the Team of the Year and packs like everybody. And get this, he's not even grinding. Dude asked me what a daily bronze upgrade is. He asked me what a daily silver upgrade is. EA servers are down nationwide. Is it nationwide or is it worldwide? Because I might hop on a plane to the UK if it means I can pack myself a Mbappe. Passes time, that's why I play. I feel I'm in. Say my Spotify and Discord. Sounds good, man. What do you play or watch now? Do you still mainly do Minecraft or it's down in the UK for you? USA, it's down for me. Yeah, so just kind of I'll explain what the plan is today, just so we're all on the same page. NFL playoffs start in, I believe, 4 hours. I need to work out, though, and get some stuff done today. So we're going to chill with you guys here until probably half an hour to an hour after new content. So we'll be live for the next hour and a half, 2 hours, 2.5 hours, regardless of what's going on at the servers. Obviously, if the servers are up, we're going to grind packs like crazy. But until then, we're just going to kind of wait and hang out. I think I got further that time. I got down the tunnel. But yeah, we did 12 hours yesterday. We did a crap ton of grinding yesterday. If you guys missed it, that was a crazy stream, man. Finished our champs. Got promoted in Div Rivals. Packed Hazard. Opened hundreds of premium packs. And hundreds more of the one rares. I'm the only one in. Start bidding on everything, buddy. It's working on the web app for you. See, I bet it's going to tell me I have the message of you have to log out of your PlayStation in order to get on the web app. Let's see. Put it in my email. Sign into another device. Yeah, it doesn't even let me. Why don't they make better servers? How much money they make is disgusting. Andrew, I don't know if you saw their numbers this past quarter. Making money is not EA's specialty right now. It is very likely that this next quarter is going to be another bloodbath. And followed by the quarter two, seeing slight marginal returns in the upward direction. EA is in a position where they not only have to give us exchanges, they essentially have to beg and plead us to keep playing this cash cow game of theirs because they're dying. They're bleeding out. They have skated by for the longest time on killing off their active user base, the dedicated people who play this game, to go more casual, and the casuals are quitting, and the ones who spend FIFA points, they realize every person who no longer buys this game or plays this game, we can replace with a person to get them to spend more money if they're already spending money on the game. Well, they're realizing there's limits to that, and people are realizing it's not worth it to spend the FIFA points they are. So that's died down too. That's why you're seeing crazier and crazier promo packs, seeing crazier and crazier deals. They're trying to make as much money as possible. Team of the Year is a little bit of the turnaround where everyone gets back on, but I'm telling you, second after Team of the Year ends, you're going to see probably a huge exodus on the game again if we don't get exchanges or any sort of menu grind instantly. And if it's not the greatest promo, it's probably going to be what? Future Stars? Usually that's a pretty fun promo in general. If they don't have good gameplay, if the servers aren't working, they're going to be in trouble, man. What's up, Brenna? Too much, man. Trying to get on. Winning literally everything I bid right now, getting crazy undercuts on expensive specials, made 500K so far. Yeah, if you guys are online, find things to mass bid on. The servers are down, yes. It appears to be so. Some people might still be on. You could be kicked soon, potentially. So, if you are in line, I would be mass bidding on stuff, trying to win things. It sounds like, yeah, every EA game has their servers down, so it's not just a FIFA thing. Imagine EA sends a message on Twitter and says, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap. It's been a fun 20 plus years. We no longer will have servers. We'll no longer have games. As a company, we are done. See ya. No, thank you for the sub, buddy. Even Battlefield's on. To be fair, it's a blessing if you don't have to play Battlefield. Actually, you know what? I take that back. I bet Battlefield is pretty fun nowadays. I remember back in the day when Battlefield and Call of Duty would like go neck and neck back in the PS3, Xbox 360 times. But COD's been booty cheeks the past few years. Black Ops 6 has been pretty fun. Web app works, but you gotta leave it for a while without trying to sign on the console. Yeah. Is it a half an hour? Servers down? Yeah, Goatfish. At least I got one game with VVD. Yeah, if you guys don't know, the reason the servers are not working is because my pack luck has just been insane. Last year, I only got the woman goalkeeper, known as ERPS. This year, we very much surpassed that, so EA had to shut down. They couldn't handle it. Can't get into Ultimate Team? You will probably not be able to get into Ultimate Team, yeah. We've got nothing. Which I bet on Team of the Weeks. You could undercut Team of the Weeks. There might be some special cards that have like hundreds of thousands of coins worth of value that you could open bid on if there's a huge open bid. Things like that. You could do Shadows, Hunters. If there's any like 150 to like 1,000 bids, put those on. Anything that you think you could sell easily and get a huge undercut on. I bought FC25 2 hours ago and I can't even play it. Dude, that must be the most... Buying FC25 this late into the game just for the servers to be down might be wild. Mumbo, are you the right person to ask if I should sell VVD or hold? I am not the right person to ask in terms of maximizing your coins. I will give this caveat though. If you can sell him, I don't know how much he is right now, but if you can sell him and make or break, he might go up or down another 500K. It's probably not going to be the end of the world for you anyways. But if there's an investment you could make in the meantime with those coins, that is almost guaranteed to make you a crap ton. For example, I don't know if Shadows and Hunters are still down, but I bet if you sold Van Dijk and went basically all in on Shadows and Hunters, if we were still getting the daily ones, and the Hunters are under 2K and the Shadows are under 2.5, both of those will most likely go extinct again at 5K at some point. So you could make infinitely more coins, and then you could go buy Van Dijk again. And if you went up 500K from when you sold them, you just made infinitely more coins, and you could not only buy him, you could buy some other team leaders too. So early online a couple hours ago, if you guys want to try to get on, people are saying you can do the web app if you just don't try to log on for a period of time. I'm going to keep trying just because we're trying to stay up to date with where the servers are actually at. Yeah, let me know if people start getting on console. Started supporting Spurs a long time ago. Maximum pain, minimum trophies. Hey, I'm a Sunderland supporter, man. I feel you when it comes to recent pains. We just dropped points to Plymouth at the Stadium of Light. Plymouth Argyle. Worst team in the championship. 90th minute goal for the second straight time against them. Can't even enjoy my weekend. How many players can get Elite 1? Wait, I was asking that before. 1 second, time out. Not Elite 1 for other stuff, but for squad battles. For people who grind squad battles to get the best possible rewards, it's 12 games. How crazy do you have to go with it? Because I always do like Evos and stuff, so I play on semi-pro and sit AFK. But if I just did my 12 Sunday to like Monday, grinded them out, what difficulty do I have to be on? And do I have to win them all by a certain margin to get like Elite 1, Elite 2? If that's my goal. World class. I bet the update's harder to play squad battles because I bet squad battles they score more often now. They're finessing from outside the box. Wait, dude, imagine we get like a chat GPT for FIFA / EAFC and squad battles AI starts learning like the metas in the game and it gets coded to learn like all the crazy stuff people are doing. So you see you see world class and above squad battles start taking the most wildest Travellas, finesses. They're sweating, they're going end line. Low-key, that would be kind of fun. Play wide, run down the wing, and finesse plus repeatedly. Dude, if you go back to the stream yesterday, I'll see if I can find it in the meantime. If you go back to the stream yesterday, we played the game before we got promoted. We played a guy who had a 89 Sun Evo, and that man scored 5 finesse goals against me from the top of the box. I don't know when we played it, though. That's the thing. Was it one of the later games? I don't know. I'd have to find it. It was crazy, though. Like, he would get the ball. I knew he would score, and there was nothing I could do about it. I put my Team of the Year center backs in front of it. I had my defensive mid and my midfielder Team of the Years come back. My Evos sat all there. Sun would touch the ball, and then my goalie would not have hands. He would just dive into his own net. Only 5 against Mumbo. Brother, we played a guy who had like 4 Team of the Years, crap ton of icons, and probably was an insane top 250 player or something. We played him in Foot Champs. He beat us like 10-2. It started like 2-2, and then Mbappe went to town. They buff squad battles. I can't play PvZ, GW1 and GW2. Got 28k, lost 1. 28k points is what? Usually the cutoff for Elite 1 or Elite 2? You'd only just finished the stream when I woke up this morning? Yeah, we were live a half an hour before new content, through new content, all the way until an hour, a half an hour before midnight. So I was live my time, 11:30 in the morning to 11:30 in the evening. 12 hours. We'd even try to do that. I went live before new content because we're going to do an early stream. And like almost, it was kind of as a joke. One of the guys in chat said, yo, early stream, Mumbo? Awesome. And then he's like, would it be possible to go live for like another hour? I just got here. Usually you're live later. He said something like that. I'm like, are you serious, man? You know we went live early. You complain that we never go live early. Now that we're live early, you miss it, and you want me to stream past what I normally would start streaming. We're doing more than that. We're going longer than that. You think that's all I'm doing tonight? And then it just turned into another hour, then another hour, then another hour, then another hour, then another hour. And before you know it, end of the night. Yeah, we packed 0 Team of the Years through that. But we played our foot champs. We sweated our foot champs. We got promoted in Div Rivals. We opened hundreds upon hundreds of packs, probably 500 plus packs. Got infinite walkouts. Got infinite Team of the Weeks. Did a crap ton of hero player picks. Do you think Exchange SBC is coming back? I think Exchange SBCs and other like crazy menu grinds are something EA is going to use as a tool after Team of the Year for us to keep us engaged in the game when it's starting to die off. So do I think exchanges specifically are coming back? I'm not sure. I would love them to. But if we go from this Team of the Year grind with the league specifics to just the basic league SBCs that we normally have, which are out right now, the premium mixed league upgrade and the mixed league upgrade with the same packs, and they refresh it with the same cards, and nothing else changes or gets better, the game's going to die off very quickly. Streaming early? Yeah, I was going to do another early stream today, man. Went live right as I was realizing I couldn't get onto the servers. Then I was going to move the stream back and wait for the servers to go up. But then if they're not up for a while, there's NFL playoffs on today that I wanted to watch. So instead, I was like, you know what? Why don't we just go live? If the servers go up, they go up. If not, we chill with you guys. And on top of that, since the servers are down, most likely a lot of people are going to go on YouTube to see why the servers are down or wonder when they're going to go back up. So we can get quite a bit of an audience. And it happens to be EA servers and not even just Ultimate Team. So we got people from other games here just chilling as well, waiting to play Battlefield and stuff. But that was a marathon yesterday. But the thing is, though, you know what's funny? That wasn't even hard to do. There's days outside of Team of the Year where if I stream for an hour, I am struggling to stream for an hour because I'm doing League SBCs like 10 to 15 times through. And that's the only thing there is. Now there's like infinite stuff to do. Like we talked about a million times. I'm never running out of coins. I'm never running out of packs. We have to get on Pale Tools to spam the 1 rares. Otherwise, that alone takes us 24 hours to get through if we have 250 plus premiums. Because that makes, if we open up 250 plus premiums, not only are we getting a million dupes, we can make at least 250 1 rare league specifics. But in the 1 rare league specifics, every time you make 2, every time you open 2, you can make another one. So you end up getting hundreds of more by the time you're done there. And then you're crafting a bunch of premiums with that too. So 250 premiums goes down to like 200, goes up to 225, goes down to 200, goes up to 210, goes down to 175, goes up to 190. And like you're slowly battling that down. And you don't realize how many you're making until you get on Pale Tools and you look at the pack count. And you see the premiums, you're at over 500. And then the 1 rares, you're at over 1,000. Dude, I was making fun of, I think it was Cammy. Was it Cammy in the stream last night? The guy with 12 million coins said he's probably going to spend some of his coins on promos, but he just has like unlimited walkouts and like 40 Team of the Weeks. He said he had like 15 sols, and I kind of was like laughing at him to myself. I'm like, no shot he has 15 sols. I think I packed sol once. And then I kid you not, I ended the stream, started spamming my 1 rares, and I got sol like 10 times. Last, what do you think would be the Team of the Year percentage you have gathered through all packs you've opened? What do you mean? The percentage chance of getting a Team of the Year? I think they said the premiums. So the store packs, you know how they're flexing like, oh, you have a 4% chance to get a Team of the Year? I think the league specifics, there's a website that shows the code for it. In the league specifics, for the premium, not even the 1 rare, it's like a 0.04%. So not even a 4%, a 0.04%. Infinitely smaller. And then the 1 rares is probably way less, and that's what we got our Putelis in. Show your numbers? I can't show you anything, man. In terms of Pale Tools, in terms of web app, companion app, console. We have opened like 20,000. Yeah, we've opened a crap ton. The way I look at it is this way. And I don't know if logically this makes the most sense or it's like the best analogy. The way I view it is Team of the Year is a lottery. It's a huge prize pool for both big and little items, but all of them have value. And I'm essentially buying as many lottery tickets as possible to try to win the jackpot. If I can win the smaller jackpots along the way and not the major one, awesome. But I'm just buying unlimited tickets, hoping that one of them hits. What a lot of people are doing is they buy one ticket at the lottery, knowing that they're probably not going to win the lottery, but want to give it a try. And then if they don't get something, they're upset. You got to spam it, man. What should I bid on, Mumbino? Are you on right now? If you're on right now, look at special cards. Team of the Weeks were pushing, I think, 18 to 20K yesterday. If you can get a bunch on bid for way under the buy nows. Shadows Hunters, if you can get those for like under 1,000, you could sell them now for over 2K, but they'll be 5K again at some point. All these team years you pack broke the servers? I know, man. I packed Ronaldo, James, and 3 Minimus, a Japanese woman. Lithuania servers going strong. Nick 2018 is down to 105 hours. He might actually get under 100 again. They have one job, keep the game working so you can play it. Yeah, the bar is set very low for EA. But you know what's crazy? What if Ninja got a low taper fade? No. Like, servers being down is bad enough, right? But across all games is horrific. But during the most profitable promo probably EA has all year, this is such a big deal. So it must be a huge issue. Do you think we're going to get compensation, though, in any form? They'll probably extend Weekend League. We apologize for the servers being down. We know you probably would have done a lot on our game, gotten a lot of rewards, grinded SBCs, and had a flawless Weekend League. To make up for you not being able to play on a day where people are heading to work the next, so they want to get all their gameplay and stuff done today, we're going to give you an 85 plus pack. You're going to get an 85 out of it. This time they're losing money. I'm telling you, we might see exchanges now very soon, or really good repeatable SBCs more often. Because they're going to have to do something, man. Because, like, in your head, I don't care how many coins you've had. I don't care how many packs you've opened during Team of the Year. Just having these premiums out and these mixed and the player picks for only commons. If we go back to no repeatable SBC until Mondays, only league SBCs, and then the next Monday rolls around and they give you like a 80 plus double for 11 golds and you need 6 rares, you're going to be sitting there on the menus and you're going to be like, brother, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. All to get a future star card that's going to cost 120K. Are you doing the team they're crafting SBC? We got over half of it done before they took it away. So whether or not we get compensation for that, I expect to get a brand new 105 set. So I'm perfectly happy with having some bonus ones to grind. We did get quite a few walkouts out of them, though, the ones we opened. It's been down all day or a few hours. I was on last night till midnight my time, so I was on 11 hours ago. I didn't check it this morning before church or shopping. I just checked it when I got home. It literally was about to go live and saw servers were down and changed the title instantly. Because I went on, I'm like, oh, let me check real quick before I go live if we actually got compensation and the Team of the Year crafting's back. And I couldn't get on. I'm like, oh, I must have issues right now. And everyone has issues. Gold rares at 550 most of the day. You've been cooking. That could probably cook really good. Probably not needed, though, if you're wanting to win the most bids and make the most coins. There's probably more profitable things. But if you're winning them for 550 to make them for super cheap, that's really good right now, too. Works for me somehow? Yeah, the servers aren't down for everyone. But for majority, they are. Was on Silver Suds earlier. Some YouTube guy put me onto it. Dude, I think I heard of that guy. You said Silver Suds. He put you onto it. Doesn't he do something else too? Like something with the golds, like the buy now method, bid meth. Oh, I no, compare price, right? Does he do like some compare price method? He's a good guy. If it's the guy I'm thinking of, I don't think he's that great of a guy. Kind of low key, not to like roast people. I heard he has a horrific hairline. I heard he's UNC status now. He's been streaming for like 8+ years and thinks he's still a child. Screams when he packs Vinny in a pack a few years ago. I don't know, man. Is it me? Brother, I think it's both of us, man. I have 600K. What should I do to get a Team of the Year? You just gave me all the resources I need. We're going to get you Team of the Year guaranteed. Are you ready? Are you ready, Avi? We're going to get you a Team of the Year guaranteed with that 600K. You know what? Actually, I'm going to get you multiple. Go to the store right now and buy a burger. Buy 2 burgers. Buy 3 burgers. There you go. Grind solved. You got a Team of the Year. No, if you really want to grind, if you haven't watched our how to grind the Premium League upgrades, it's still the pinned comment in chat. That video, we put it up live last week when we started getting the league specifics. We talk about every grind possible in that, all the different directions you can go, regardless of the amount of coins you have, to never run out of coins and never run out of things to do on the menus. So if you want to go those routes with 600K, probably building up some premiums would be a good way to go. Those premiums, every premium you make will guarantee you in return the same amount of one rare league specifics. Every league specific you make, every 2 you open, you can make another one. So if you're at the point where you're getting 50+ premiums made and you're making coins at the same time, whether through building them in league SBCs or you're doing the gold rare bidding and flipping, bidding on like 50, storing 11, selling the rest, or however you want to make them, not only are you potentially making coins or getting them even cheaper than it would be if you did the buy now, the recyclability will continue. And you'll be able to kind of nonstop for a period of time on the menus, keep making pack after pack. And then as you're doing that, if you want to do any other trading in the meantime, or you have stuff in your club that you want to list on the transfer list, you have that whole hour to sell stuff while you're opening packs. It doesn't have to be a one or the other. You can do both kind of at the same time. Does that make sense? Like for us, we, for 12 hours yesterday, didn't have to buy a single gold rare. We just nonstop pack into pack into pack into pack into pack into pack. We actually made coins back too because we were, from that, doing the 86+ hero PP, which has an 86 squad, 85 squad, and an 84 squad. We needed a place to put our fodder that we were getting, nonstop duplicate. So we put it into that. Got heroes at the end. We got a Hazard out of that. We got a Di Natale out of that. And we got tradable packs in each one of those sections. So we'd open those tradable packs. We got some Team of the Weeks out of them, some walkouts, a lot of boards, a lot of gold rares, League SBC cards, and selling all that if you were using untradables, is just pure coins. And if you were using gold coins with your gold rares, buying them from the market and turning them into the untradable packs, you would be getting some of those coins back. And the more you have, the more you can do. The more packs you have, the more you can make. Why are the servers down? You know, that sounds like a question you'd have to ask someone who works at EA to understand. But to be honest, I don't think the people at EA even know why the servers are down. Because they're such an incompetent company. But my guess is stress on the servers. Lots of people getting on. Surprised this honestly didn't happen earlier in Team of the Year. But all EA servers are down for every game. So, who knows? Maybe someone spent like $10,000 on FIFA points, didn't pack a Team of the Year, and then went to the EA headquarters. What time did you end your... So, whatever time it was for you guys when I started, half an hour before new content, we did 12 hours. So, 12 hours from then. Wanted to grind foot champs? I'm so glad I did my gameplay yesterday instead of saving it for today. You should never buy gold commons, buddy. Avi, if you're doing the premiums with the gold rares, both tradable and untradable, you're going to get unlimited gold commons from the premium packs. So I would not buy a single gold common. The only way I would recommend buying a gold common if you ever needed one is if you're doing League SBCs, aka the Premium Mixed League upgrade. But if you're focusing on league specifics, you'll not have to buy a single gold common with our grind. And you have the daily bronze, daily silver, and daily gold. Because right now I have nothing. Avi, have you watched our video, bud? If you haven't, we kind of break everything I'm talking about down into logical steps that you can follow. So I highly recommend you watch that if you're looking for a step-by-step tutorial. I've done 100 plus a Liga Prime and 1 rare upgrades, and the highest rank I get is always 83. Which is crazy, Osama, because you've seen me spam 1 rares on stream and over the course of like 10 get like 3 walkouts for the 1 rares. It's crazy. My 1 rares seem to have more walkout rates than my premiums. Also, literally speaking, they have a higher Team of the Year rate than my premiums. Well, that won't let me bid anymore. Rip. How many hours ahead behind of the UK are you? Mr. Travels, what's up, man? I am, right now it's 11 a.m. for me in 3 minutes. So new content for me is noon. 6 p.m. is UK, so that's a 6-hour time difference. How long have the servers been off? I just got on like an hour ago, and they've been down since then. I do not know outside of that how long they've been down. So you ended midnight, your time? Right before midnight. I threw in a pizza for my sister and her friend, and ended the stream. But I was grinding until like 2 in the morning. Sad? Oh, this is kind of chill. I kind of like it right now. Obviously, I'd prefer to be spamming packs while talking to you guys, but having 70 people in, just chilling, talking about how bad of a company EA is and why we would love exchanges and more content. It's kind of a nice break. Kind of a nice catch your breath. Maybe they were adding exchanges? Yeah, you know what it was? EA actually is such a perfect company. They heard that we wanted exchanges, so they tried to add exchanges back to the game, and it just broke their servers. Because the exchanges are so good, there was one dude who started doing them, and he instantly packed all the Team of the Years in a single 89 exchange. Or you know what? They added even a 90 exchange. EA heard us complain about not having a higher than 89 exchange last year, so they added a 90 plus. And the pack was so good because it gave you like 100 gold rares that the dude who did it first packed every single team of the year in a single pack. So it just crashed everything. Glazing? I don't think it's even glazing. If you think about it, truly, EA Sports is the LeBron James of gaming companies. So think of how you would treat LeBron James when it comes to glazing. I don't think it's even glazing. Brother Red 1 and 2. Brother, you got 3 team of the year. Start glazing. Gotcha. I missed that, yeah. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Dude, when the Sunshine LeBron James thing was trending like a month or two ago, that was the most wildest thing. There's grown-ass men on social media making posts saying to that song in the background, "Oh, LeBron James, my glorious king, how much I love you. How much joy you bring me." Big cards are down like 1 mil. Yeah, EA's adding all the promo cards to the market to crash their price. Don't you love when there's like no supply of certain promo cards or certain cards in general, and then all of a sudden there's like 100 listed within 2 minutes of each other? Brother, that was a year ago. Time flies, man. You're right, it probably was a year ago. Who do you guys think is going to be the cover of EA Sports FC for 26? If EA is still a company by then, who do you think is going to be on the cover? Boom, boom. 7! Thank you for the sub, buddy. Obviously, King James. Yeah, is he going to play for Liverpool since he's a part owner? He's going to sign himself? Wait, hold on. If you are an owner of a footballing club and you didn't have a sporting director and you didn't have really a board and you essentially were the final decision and you were Mbappe, right? Because Mbappe owns a League 2 club. Could Mbappe sign himself? Like, let's say Mbappe starts falling off in like 10, 15 years. He still owns the club that's in League 2. And by League 2, French League 2. In League 1 doesn't want him anymore. He's struggling, but he's still owner. Could you do that? That'd be sick. Yo! Is that a Chicago Bears?
Busnader funded 17 United Arab Emirates dirhams and 99 fils. Is it hard to pack both Toty Renard and Henson in a halftime 100 players pack?
It is. Have you packed both of them from that? First of all, buddy, thank you for the dono, man. I appreciate it. And yeah, it's going to be hard in them. I don't know what the percentage chance is, but just a quick thing. If that's right, I think I see a Chicago Bears logo. Just wanted to flex on you real quick, buddy. Just wanted to flex on you real quick. Thank you for the dono, though. Packers are better. This billion-dollar company can't fix their servers? Man, donating got flexed on? Hey, it would be like if a Newcastle United person came in chat with a Newcastle United badge and sent the donation. If I said nothing and just took the money and didn't acknowledge what was happening, you would say, "Mumbo, you're just going to do that, bro? Has no morals, dude. Bro just gladly takes money from his rival, man." Yeah, I packed that. Go Bears. Hey, Bears won the Super Bowl. They got to watch the Packers lose in the playoffs, and they got to beat the Packers at Lambeau. That was the best season they've had in a while. And next year, they might actually get an offensive line. If they do, Caleb Williams is going to cook. So the NFC North will be even better next year. 475K pack is a 4.2. Who did 88 plus pick? It was 6%. I did like all the 88 plus picks when they were out. I think I'm done with promo packs though. We draft Kevin Banks Jr. or Will Campbell and we cooking? Dude, I love how if you guys don't watch the NFL and you don't like watch them on social media either to see how the NFL and teams like act in certain ways, football and Twitter would love it. So the Chicago Bears Twitter account, let me see if I can pull it up. They fired their head coach during the season and they were trying to find a replacement. So before they found the replacement, they put a graphic up of a person that they were going through an interview process with. And they did this for every single person. And they didn't say they signed the person. They just said, we completed an interview with this person. Look at this. Look at this. Imagine if, like, United did this. Imagine if United sacked their coach, sacked their manager, and then we're just going through coaches. We have completed an interview with head coach candidate David Shaw. And then it allows every single fan and person who loves the sport to, like, ratio them if they hate the person. We have completed an interview with the head coach candidate Arthur Smith. We have completed an interview with the head coach Mike McCarthy. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine this? Imagine City. Let's say Pep steps away or Pep got sacked with how bad City started the year. Imagine if you just are scrolling across Twitter and you see the Man City account. We have completed an interview with manager candidate Ten Hag. You'd be like, what? Excuse me? Fabrizio's tweeting it too. Should have done a voting. Well, it's like what I don't understand about that, unless it's like damage control. I could understand if you don't know whether or not a candidate would be extremely popular or not. You can somewhat get an idea from the fans, like not necessarily who they would love, but who would they actually hate. Like, if they got, like, the Packers offensive coordinator in for an interview, they'd be like, absolutely not. Get him out of here. And you know that wouldn't be the right candidate. But if you let your community decide, it's the same thing with, like, EA and every other company when it comes to video games. There's only so much communication they can have with you. Not because they don't want to have communication. I'm sure they want some and not all communication. But if you had a face to a person at EA Connect or whatever that EA Twitter page is where they connect with you on issues that's happening with EA and what they're investigating, if there was a face and name to that person, I guarantee you they would get doxxed, they would get spammed, they get death threats, even if they were doing things to ultimately try to help people out. It's because people are so upset at EA, they now have a person they can attack. So the funny thing was, with the Team of the Year crafting upgrades yesterday, they got ratioed by everyone saying bring exchanges. Bring exchanges. So hopefully they see it and they know people desperately want it. For football, that would be crazy. Yeah. For NFL, it somewhat makes sense and you could see it because it operates differently in the United States. But yeah, no one would take that seriously in the footballing world. What are your predictions for the games today, man? You watching the playoffs? I need to make my free bets on Prize Picks. Shout out sports gambling without actually spending money. Just using the free money they give me. Let's see. Oh, let's go. I won my COD ones today. Or yesterday. I know a few people that work for EA developers. All right, Jaden Daniels to get 0.5 passing yards. All right, dude. And then Jalen Hurts to get 32.5 rushing yards. Yeah, that's an easy one. Or Saquon to get a rushing touchdown. Wait, I'm so confused. Oh, the max lineup is $5. That makes sense. They had a so PrizePicks does a thing where they will essentially make a one leg of your parlay or any bet you're making be almost a guaranteed to hit. They'll make it like super low. So Jaden Daniels to get a passing yard would be like KDB to make one pass during their game against Ipswich. It's almost a guarantee if they're playing. And then Jalen Hurts, 32.5 rushing yards would be like Holland to have 5 shots during a game. And 0 on target. 5 shots. It's like something you would expect to happen. But since it's expected, they put a cap on how much you could put on for that individual thing. $130 on Eze to have a shot on target. Dude, I can't do footballing bets. I only do NFL, basketball, Call of Duty usually. I find if I do it for the sport or the teams I enjoy watching, you watch for the wrong reasons and it's not fun anymore. Because I would not, like, luckily Sunderland doesn't pop up on the radar for those. If they're back in the Prem, they probably will. But, like, I would never want to sit there and be like, okay, am I really going to bet that Sunderland is going to have 8 goalkeeper saves today because we're going to get absolutely dominated in the Prem? How to trade during Team of the Year. I'm at 1 mil right now. If you guys are looking for trading tips or grinding tips on the menus for Team of the Year, for the rest of Team of the Year, the pinned comment in chat is a link to my How to Grind the Premium League Upgrades video. We essentially talk about every sort of menu grind you can do to have your coins be in use. We also go over some really good trading tips that have made me over 1.5 million coins the past week and a half. We go over our Libertadores Sudamericana methods. We go over gold rare bidding and flipping. We go over special card sniping. All that stuff's covered in there, and we have extended videos going over those exact topics too in our trading playlist. Mumbo, how do you get fodder? I'm getting endless fodder from my league-specific packs. Foot, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the subs, guys. What's wrong with the servers? The servers are doo-doo poo-poo. That's what's wrong with them. They're in the toilet right now. Thanks for watching. Sounds good, buddy. Let me know if you have any questions, man. It's easier. Reason I send you guys those videos too, because I get comments about that. Like, some people will come in and be like, dude, don't send me to a video, man. Just, like, tell me real quick how to do it. The reason we make those videos is because usually there's a step to a step to a step to a step. And it also will have some context for existing grinds we have that we have other links to videos to. If I tried to explain it from start to finish, it'd take me like 10 minutes just to talk about that. But then you're also not seeing a live visual of me actually doing it. So you're probably going to have a million questions. So that's why we send people to the videos. We try to make it as short as possible and to the point and kind of show you from step to step how this thing can get to that thing. How if you're going to spend coins here, how you can spend as little as possible or make as much back. Risk management, but also where you want to double down and really go in for it. A friend of mine used to bet on football, but on the lower leagues, and there was forums with people that knew players, managers. It was pretty insane. One thing I do want to do, I've never left the United States. First time leaving the United States will most likely be next year. Our family's thinking about having a trip to Italy, which I'm super excited for. Don't know if we're going to go to Milan, which is a shame, but it sounds like we're probably going to go to Rome. So I'll try to see as many footballing stadiums there as I can. Try to go to a game in between like the tourist stuff. But when I do go to the UK, specifically when I go to England, I want to try to go to as many footballing stadiums as possible. Obviously, I want to go to the Stadium of Light, see Sunderland play. But almost just as much as I want to see Sunderland play, I would love to go to local games where it's a few bucks to get in. They serve beer, they serve food. There's like 10 people in attendance, and you can just have a blast with some mates and just chill. Have a good time. There's a dude on TikTok that I follow. I forget his name, but he does that. He goes to like all the non-league games. Only Rome, around the Rome area. It might not only be Rome, but like I believe Rome's relatively far from Milan, right? So it's not like we're going to, in the same day, be able to go from Rome to Milan and consistently do stuff. I think a general radius around Rome would be what's going to happen. When do the servers come up? We have no idea, man. I got to play Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare and the servers are down. Wait, Foot Soldier, did you find us through EA servers being down because you wanted to play Plants vs. Zombies? Or do you also play EA Sports FC25 and you wanted Plants vs. Zombies and they were both down for you? I forget Plants vs. Zombies is an EA game. Dude, that was so fun back in the day, man. I miss that game so much. Do they still make new ones or are you playing the older ones? Come to Carroll Road? I would love that, Blake. I would love anyone who is an active member in our community. If I ever did make the trip to the UK, if you guys have some mates, you'd want to go to like a footballing game and you have a club you support, I would love to see if we could make that happen. I know Blake's a big Norwich fan. Love to go to a game with him. If we could time it where it's like a Sunderland one, that'd be sick too. But PC servers are up. PC servers aren't up, I believe. You individually on PC are up. I don't think all the PC servers are up. If you guys are on PC though, and the servers have been down for you, if you want to check, let me know. But there are some people on Xbox and PlayStation 2 that are currently online. Can't get into a game. Why? Because the servers are down. Clickbait title working wonders. It's not even clickbait. It's funny because I like made a joke to Amir about this. Amir was the one that I saw originally did it. The mindset is you do a normal stream, right? You have your normal audience. But if the servers go down or PlayStation goes down or something happens, there's nothing to do, right? Thus, your point of streaming is kind of done. But it's actually the opposite. When the servers go down or when PlayStation goes down, when anything happens, so many people have nothing to do and they're trying to find a solution or find somewhere to be that you get such an influx of people coming to hang out. And I say it all the time. I appreciate it. I love you guys. I'm just chilling with my community. If you came and you play a different game and you're enjoying the vibes here and you want to hang out and chill today, by all means, that's awesome. But I have no expectation someone who grinds Plants vs. Zombies or someone who plays Battlefield and is trying to figure out why the EA servers are down and YouTube recommended you to me, I don't expect you to subscribe and start watching me play FIFA. If you want to, sweet. I'd love to have you, man. I would like to think we're a relatively chill community outside of a few individuals, but in general, it is what it is. We'll take the increased views. We got a super chat or two. Got a few more likes. We got a few more subs, but at the end of the day, once servers go up, once we're grinding the packs again, numbers will drop a bit. That's life. Can't buy FIFA. Yeah, I can't buy FIFA points, EA. If I was on the game right now, I would buy FIFA points. You know what, EA? I'll make you a deal right now. Same deal I made with exchanges. I made a deal with EA where if exchanges come out throughout the course of the Team of the Year promo, whether it's the last day or the first day, I will spend the most money I can on FIFA points for the highest tier they have of FIFA points available. For me, that's $150. So I have a deal where I'm going to spend $150 on FIFA points if they come out with exchanges by the end of Team of the Year. I'll make the same deal now. If the servers come up, when I click this button and I get onto the EA servers, I will spend $150 on FIFA points. You ready, EA? I'll give you a second to work your magic. Here, I'll even restart it. How about that? I'll restart my app. Give you a little more time. Bro, when are the servers up? I don't know. I don't think EA knows. Better card, Team of the Year Hansen or Team of the Year Vinny? I haven't seen a Hansen or Vinny. What are their playstyles, though? I think ultimately for you, it's going to be whatever card plays more to your style of playstyle pluses. Playstyle plus plus two. Or not playstyle plus plus. The What do they call it when you're in a position and you cannot be on a plus or a plus plus? It's down. So you got to spend 500. All of a sudden they release a $500 pack. They don't let me answer. Me neither, man. Rolls. Yeah. Roll plus plus. I just realized I've had Cruyff for like a month now. I didn't realize he had a Shadow Striker cam roll that put him on a plus plus roll. I've been playing him on a no roll or a one roll at striker. And I just changed that up. I changed a few other people's positions because I never really customized my tactics. And what do you know? Next game we play, we cooked. We were cooking. Haven't used Vinny, but I use Hansen in draft, and honestly, she may be the best card I've used in FIFA history. That's bait. That's bait. He owns a Hansen. He owns 5 of them. He's trying to sell them to you. He's lazy listing right now and people aren't on the game. Her price has gone up a little bit. Careful. That's bait. W stream yesterday? Yeah, if you mean stream yesterday, you mean the thing where we were live all day? Yeah, that was fun. Where have the certain individuals gone? I will spill the beans a little bit. I don't want to give ideas, but I think we're safe for the time being. We ran into an issue about a month ago, and it was an issue for the past 3 months, on and off, but almost consistently every single day, where we had an army of 3 to 4 individuals who would make nonstop new YouTube accounts, pretending to be an existing user in chat, make a comment or two sounding like them, and then going absolutely bonkers in chat a different direction or spamming, and we'd have to ban the accounts. But you'd ban the account and they'd be instantly back with 2 more. So like a lot of chat, you'd have normal people talking, then it turned into just random dudes just nonstop spamming or like having normal conversations and then turning into the most demonic thing ever. So what I did was I was trying to find solutions. I was trying to see if there's ways to IP ban. I was trying to see if there's ways you could report to YouTube about it. The best solution I found, and it's not a end-all be-all fix. Casper, thank you for the sub, buddy. But it did enough, was we turned the stream to sub-only. And there's options where you can be sub-only for a day, 2 days, week, month, year. Like you have to be sub for a certain period of time. I think I set it to instant. But even if it did become a problem, we could have it set to like, once you sub, if you've been subbed for 5 minutes, you can then type in chat. It'd be a little bit of a nuisance to like the new people who just came to the stream, but only for a few minutes, right? If the takeaway is you don't have the hundreds of people spamming. But doing the sub only to type in chat seemed to fix the problem anyways, because I haven't seen them since. What the heck people do their time wasting this? Dude, it was crazy. We had full-blown conversations with them too, because as crazy as they were also relatively chill, man. The dude explained it to me. He's like, probably won't make sense, but I really enjoy your streams, and this is just the way I enjoy them. I'm like, you could like pick an account, use that account, troll on that account, knowing we wouldn't ban you because you're actually pretty funny when you're trolling in chat. You could just be known as like the troll person in our community on a single account. You know that, right? He's like, yeah, but I like doing this. It's like, okay. So yeah, there was a brief period of time where I altogether considered stop streaming on YouTube and just moved to Twitch because that problem got so bad. I thought there's no solutions. You see gold prices are $6.50 at 15 seconds? Yeah. Imagine ever trolling. Well, it wasn't even the fact that he was trolling. It was the fact that the dude treated it like a full-time job. Which is wild. Because it's like, if you're a large content creator, it's your full-time job to be a internet influencer. Understandable that things like that would happen. But if you're someone like little me, works a standard job, works 8-9 hour day, logs on to play a few hours of Ultimate Team throughout the week, and you're dealing with that? You're just trying to chill with the people in chat? How do you deal with that? I don't know. It was one of the wildest things I've seen in the 8 years of me streaming. No. 10. We started streaming and creating content relatively frequently in 2015. The fall of 2015. We're coming up on 10 years. Wow. When do servers come back? Whenever EA says they're up. Server problem? Yes. We got 30 new subs so far today. That's wild. If you guys are enjoying the stream, feel free to smack the like button. I would say subscribe if you're new, but who am I kidding? If you guys don't plan on being here after the stream, like you're just here chilling until the servers are up and you think you'll never come back, you don't necessarily need to sub. I appreciate the support, but you just being here right now is enough. I appreciate it, guys, but yeah. Don't feel like I have to guilt trip you into subbing. I'll guilt trip you into super chatting, giving me money or something. If you want to send money to like the PayPal link in the description so YouTube doesn't take a cut of it, feel free to do that. We're providing endless content to you guys during a time of misery for most people. If you want to drop a few dollars, maybe subscribe to our OnlyFans, !OnlyFans in chat. You know, I appreciate it. Blood has been saying 8 years for the past 2 years. True. Well, because it's 2025 now. I haven't been technically saying it for the past 2 years. It was actually 8 because it was 2024 just a little bit ago. And since it was the fall of 2015 that we started, it technically wasn't a full year. So it was like 8.5. So technically it was true. Now technically it's like 9.5. So technically, we weren't wrong. Or it's like 9 1/4 or something. I can't do the math. Oh, Nightbot still has the OnlyFans link? Dang, man. Yeah, someone tried to leak our OnlyFans content, dude. !OnlyFans in chat. That link, if you click it, someone tried to leak that. Our strip pack opening went wild. Me and Amir, we did a foot pack opening, and Jacob SAFC, I don't know if you guys know him. He's pretty frequent in here, Sunderland supporter. He's one of Amir's mods. Him and I had a little bit of a falling out. He kind of leaked the video Amir and I did. We're trying to make amends though. We're both Sunderland supporters. It's tough out here. Bro servers. Bro servers. What do you mean by that? Are you expressing your frustration of the servers? Are you saying bro servers as in you want me to do something about the servers? You know what? I'm not just going to sit on my butt to stream to you guys. I want to take action. I talk all the time about you need to go for what you want. EA Sports helpline. I need a number. Don't give me an email. Give me a phone number. We're going to call EA. Piss consumer. EA contact number. Think I found it, boys. All right, you ready for this? Boom, boom, boom.
The person you are trying to reach is not available. Goodbye.
Should we leave a message? Click to leave message. One second, I gotta think of what I want to say. All right, let's just go. Hey, this is MumboElite from the YouTube channel MumboElite. We're a EA Sports FC 25. I just call it FIFA, to be honest. If you work at EA, you probably have known it as FIFA beforehand, but EAFC25. It's under my understanding that your servers are down right now. I know your job's probably stressful. You're underpaid by EA. I'm not trying to tell you what to do. I know you're probably not the one to fix it, but this is the number EA gave me on the website. Doesn't sound like it's really in use, but I just wanted to see if we had an ETA on when we could expect these to be up, because I know Team of the Year is a promo for a lot of people where they're trying to pack things, they're spending FIFA points. Understandable, but for me, I bid on Libertadores and Sudamericana cards. Most people probably don't know what that is, and I don't even think most people at EA know what it is. So essentially what I do is, they used to be cards that were a different color. I believe they're black. I'm colorblind. I don't really know. Chat, what were the colors of the cards? Sorry for tangent, but there was Sudamericana and there's Libertadores, which were leagues. If you look at Europe, I don't know. Do you watch the sport football? I know you work for a company that makes a footballing game, but even if you don't, it's the South American version of the Champions League and the Europa League. So Libertadores is the Champions League version, and they had these like black cards, and then there was the, I think blue, was it blue or purple, of the Sudamericana, which was like the Europa League. These cards EA added to the game that were a different color, and then you would get them in packs and you could use them for these league SBCs. So essentially what I do as a content creator is I make millions of coins a year off these cards. We used to do it because they were hard to find. We had special card filters where we could snipe and bid with very little competition, but then we also looked up the leagues, and people really struggled on how to use them. So, oh, shoot, yeah, you're probably Canadian. I'm sorry about that. I figured you're from the UK, so you probably call it soccer just like us in the United States. Anyways, you probably know about South America too then. That being said, sorry, long tangent. I make lots of coins off these cards. I tell my community to make a lot of coins on these cards. We were actively today trying to make coins on these cards, and then your servers went down. So I understand as a business you're struggling. We saw the numbers for quarter 4. We see what the numbers are probably going to be for quarter 1. I understand you guys are in a hard place, and this number sounds like it might be disconnected. You are probably losing your job. I don't know if someone's told you that yet. If they haven't, I'm sorry. I'll be the one to tell you. You're probably not going to have a job. I hope your family's taken care of. I would love to see you succeed in life. If you want to send me your resume, maybe we find something else. Maybe EA Help is not the place for you, and your talents could be used elsewhere. But that being said, I understand EA as a company is getting affected, but now this is affecting my bottom line, okay? My community cannot make coins during Team of the Year. And I made a video, I'm going to be blunt. I made a video promising people to do an unlimited menus grind where they could use either League SBCs, trading tips, premium grinds, mixed grinds. And I essentially also said at the end of the video, hey, EA could potentially bring back exchanges. But they're not out yet. So essentially, I don't know if you know what exchanges are either. I can tell you that real quick because I'm trying to get on the servers, but they're not loading. So it's not like we have no time. We have all the time in the world. I forgot to ask you, how's your day doing? I've just been talking, but haven't asked much about yourself. Anyways, I know you're probably listening to this as a voicemail. Probably want to keep it short. I think it's been like 8 minutes already. I'll try to keep it under 10. Essentially, exchanges were a thing that EA... maybe you knew some of the people on the team. Actually, probably all those people lost their jobs because the game's been doing so poorly. But if you knew anyone on the content team, It was a genius idea, which doesn't happen a lot at EA, but there's this genius idea of if you had a card that was rated 85, 86, 87, 88, or 89 or higher, you could put it in this SBC, also known as Squad Building Challenge. I don't know. Do you play Ultimate Team yourself? I feel like, I know you haven't told me your name or anything, but you seem like the kind of person who maybe plays a little bit, maybe is kind of casual, occasionally does the weekend league, doesn't qualify most of the time. I bet you're a sweat. I bet you do the meta when you do. But if you do want to make coins, like I said, youtube.com/MumboElite. You can check out the channel. I'll help you make coins if you want to play Ultimate Team. Sorry, back to exchanges. They want me to talk about exchanges. You essentially had the ability to turn one card into a crap ton of cards, which then would make a crap ton of packs for you, and you could grind the menus. We don't have that right now. People thought that was coming back. EA never promised it. We thought it was in the code maybe. I was just going to ask you, before you lose your job, because now it seems like the whole company's going under. You can't even keep your servers running during the most important promo of the year. Your shareholders are probably pissed. I actually have a little bit of a financial investment in EA Sports. And I actually options trade a little bit too. I actually predicted that EA was going to lose a lot of money over the last quarter. So I will stand to make a profit from your downfall. But it's like a catch-22 scenario because as I will make money in your downfall, I also lose money as a content creator if the game's not doing as well. Because we don't get as much viewership, there's not as much hype. Sorry, again, I'm going on a tangent. Exchanges. We need exchanges in this game. I will leave you no, I can't. I don't want to dox myself. You have my number. I called you. This is a voicemail. Probably going to be at some limit at some point. You have my number. Call me back. Maybe put me in a meeting. I can set up a Teams meeting with some of the higher ups at EA. Give you guys some ideas on how we can make the menus better. But yeah, exchanges. Put them in there. Thank you so much. Appreciate you taking the time listening to my call. Yeah, feel free to reach out. I love having contacts at EA. My buddy Brian, who works there, I got in touch with him last year. Actually, hold on. Let me mute my chat real quick. Got in contact with him for a period of time, and we essentially had a deal where if I promoted people trying to buy FIFA points, because I used to be someone who didn't promote FIFA points, but now unofficially I tell people like, hey, probably would make sense to buy FIFA points if you don't want to grind the game like crazy, you know? Like, these losers don't know any better. So I have a contact at EA who, through me inadvertently selling people FIFA points, he makes better pack luck on my account. And we only got one Team of the Year last year. And now this year we've gotten 3 so far. So if Brian is still there, he hasn't contacted me in the last month. I don't know if he got laid off or something before Team of the Year, but tell them whatever happened is working well. In that I'm doing 2 kind of promotion offers for FIFA points. I'm telling people that if exchanges come during Team of the Year, I will spend $150 on FIFA points, which also is getting them the idea of potentially buying FIFA points because they see the big discount. Yeah, I know it's not coming during Team of the Year, but they think it is. So we're doing another one for the next month after Team of the Year, where each week it's going to be less and less money in FIFA points, but it's just essentially an opportunity to sell FIFA points. So if you want Brian to reach out to me, have him send me an email on March 1st. We can kind of talk about Q2 and see what the numbers are looking like then. And then as we get into Team of the Season, potentially talk about pack weight to see if we can get at least 100 Team of the Seasons on my account. But yeah, I'm going to go. I'll talk to you guys later. Yeah, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Bye. Sorry, guys. I don't know why it muted there for a second. I'm back now. What's up, dudes? Any lip readers? Oh, sorry. Was I muted? Yeah, you could have tried to read my lips, but I kind of moved my mouth out of the camera. It was an important call. My mom was wondering how I was doing. She was asking me how my day was. Keep gambling? Wait, why are you guys talking about gambling? That's a little random. PC servers are up. Are they actually? Imagine that whole time I was yapping, the servers were actually up. Mumbo, tell them about how they could help you with players stuck in the transfer targets a few years ago. Nah. I know the person responsible for that. They heard from me every day. Dennis and Gallagher were two names that I do not have good memories with. Because I saw them every single day. We had a relationship for a few months. Let's go golfing. It's only PlayStation off? Is that what you're on? I'm on PlayStation. But it sounds like people on Xbox were still having issues too, and PC were as well. What's happening? Does anyone know with the servers? They're down for a lot of people. Tell them to bring out the lobster. Tell them to bring out the lobster. PC has been up for hours. Nice. Yes, since my brother's on Xbox, so is my mate. Okay, so it might be a PlayStation thing. Gonna have a major crash out. Hey, your name's Green Army. Are you a Plymouth Argyle fan by chance? Is that why you're Green Army? I'm on Xbox as well. Are you on Shirtless right now? Plymouth? You are? Okay. I'm a Sunderland fan. Could you... you're going to League One. Appreciate your guys' support. Crazy distance for fans to travel. You're going to League One. Could you not score 90th plus minute goals against us twice a season? Could you just not do that? We're trying to not make playoffs and get automatic promotion so that the big money Prem teams don't just go back up. And you guys, for some reason, do so poor all year until it comes to Sunderland. And then you guys are world class, man. Could you just, let us win? And then maybe, I don't know, lose to, Portsmouth or something? Shush, what team are you? Sunderland. Sunderland, mate. It's depressing. Norwich, Norwich, if you play Plymouth later this season, can you manhandle him for me? I want you to be responsible for the worst negative goal differential in the history of championship. Can't relate? I'm in the Premier League? Hee hee. Nah, mad respect for Plymouth. Plymouth is always a fun team to watch, especially when they make the travel to the Northeast. That's such a far distance. We are staying up. I hope you guys do. But realistically, that goal differential, if you can start consistently winning a few games throughout the week, throughout the months, and get some draws and not any crazy defeats, I think you guys do have a chance to stay up. But the strength of your guys' schedule, I'm trying to pull it up right now because I was looking earlier. I think you guys, for one of the relegation teams, have one of the stronger schedules. Because what? You have West Brom. You have an FA Cup match against Liverpool. Hopefully you're not taking that seriously. You have Millwall, Blackburn, Luton, Cardiff, Hull, Sheffield Wednesday, Portsmouth, Derby, Watford, Norwich on Saturday, April 5th. I'm going to put that in my calendar. Swansea, Sheffield United, Borough, Coventry, Preston, and then the final game of the season you have against Leeds. So, if it is close on the final day, we might have a scenario where if Leeds has a little bit fallen off of form, the Leeds-Plymouth game might decide not only the champion of the EFL Championship, or if a team's getting automatically promoted, it might be the case to see if a team's staying up. So that could be the game to watch on the final day. Joe Bellingham are going to Everton. Why would he do that? So EA should totally give us exchanges in return for this inconvenience? I think so. But should I do the World Tour England upgrade or only focus on specific leagues? How long is the England one out for? Most people have it done by now, so it's not a thing. But if you haven't done it, it's still here for at least a week. Maybe wait until after Team of the Year if it's still some time on it. Because premiums are only here until Friday. Job is not, pal, staying at Sunderland. No, they are not, to be fair. Job is staying at Sunderland for the season. He's not going to leave in the January window. He already made it clear. But if we don't get promoted, realistically, him and a few other people are most likely moving on for a lot of money. A lot of people have realized this in recent years in the championship. There's not a really good track record at January window moves for a championship player to join Prem teams, especially in the lower half of the table, but most importantly in the relegation scraps. That is such a sideways career move where very quickly they make a little bit more money, or maybe a lot more money, depending on the wages they're on, but then they end up back in the championship anyways. They just get moved around. Realistically, what a lot of players are starting to do is wait to the summer where they make gentlemen's agreement with their clubs and say, hey, I know you guys want me to stay. I know I want to be here, but I also want my career to keep developing. If by the summer we haven't made playoffs or have a chance to go up, we can reevaluate. And if there's a good offer on the table, I'm going to let you go. And that's how Sunderland has a lot of their contracts. If the contracts are getting down there, instead of having them leave on a free, they'll sign them to better wages for the next year or so and say, hey, if there's an offer that comes across the table, it's appealing to both the club and you. We don't want to stand in the way of your development. We think you're at the level where you're already an elite player in the championship. If you go to the Premier League right now, you might be able to go to a mid-table team and get some good playing time. But Jack Clark is a prime example, man. Jack Clark was one of the best wingers in the league. He went to Ipswich. Not only does Ipswich struggle to play wingers with some of the formations they're playing, they have him playing more centrally where he doesn't thrive. He's now like 5th on a list of wingers that they have in the pecking order. So he didn't even make the squad or bench for their game this weekend. So most likely he's not seen in the future plans and will most likely end up back in the championship. So I feel really sorry for Jack Clark, and hopefully other players don't do that. Realistically, if you're in the championship, though, if it's not a relegation scrap team, most likely a move to Germany, a move to League One, a move to Serie A would be better short term. Everton will stay up, though. I think Everton will stay up, yeah. But Everton still is at that place where there's so much insecurity. If you're a player there, you don't know who your manager is going to be. You don't know what formation they're going to necessarily be. You don't know what other players are going to bring in. I wouldn't necessarily trust a move like that. I would trust more of a Crystal Palace-esque move. I would trust more of a Brighton move where you kind of see the steps of like, hey, you are seen as a prospect. We're not guaranteeing you play time, but we're guaranteeing you that you'll get opportunities to prove yourself, and you can see all the people who got the same opportunities and did well, and look how much they're worth now. You can also see for Job has a similar path that Jude did. You can kind of see the level at a young age that they were in the championship. You can see interest from Germany. Realistically, he doesn't have to take a move to the Premier League right away. If he wanted to go to Germany and boss it up in the Bundesliga for a season, that would only raise his value even more and probably give even more competition than the championship could give. So if Bellingham would make a move and it's not Sunderland getting promoted to the Prem, let's hypothetically say Sunderland make playoffs but lose in the playoff final. Realistically, I think him going to the Bundesliga would be great. He's a fantastic player, very similar to his brother. Both of them struggle with the outright pace, though. They don't have blistering pace. They're fast when it comes to how they play, but they just can't have that pace. And I think the Bundesliga would suit him well in a midfielder role as he develops his game even more. And gets playtime, too. The worst thing is when you go to the Prem, and you're not getting consecutive playtime to keep developing at a young age. It's different if you're making a Prem move at 24 versus like 19 then. If you're 19, 18, 17, you're going to be sitting the bench and getting loaned back out to the championship. Latin America, they don't provide servers too. Who would you say is the best Sunderland player at the moment? Like who has the most value? Lefay, I think, has the most value we have on loan right now, but Job probably has the most value. Most potential, probably Chris Rigg. Best performing right now, Job consistently has the best performances, mixed with the most value. Dan Neal is also up there quite a bit. I think Job and Chris Rigg also have the best chance of being England internationals. Looks like they might actually be England internationals by summertime for Job at least. Chris Rigg is so good. He's still so young too, though. The cool thing is, though, you can kind of see how systems implemented work well and how they don't work well and how you have to change things. Last season, Joe Bellingham was in the same shoes that Chris Rigg is in right now. Joe Bellingham in an offseason for Sunderland, meaning we weren't getting relegated, we weren't getting promoted. It was kind of just a development second half of the season. Joe Bellingham was playing like every minute of every game, and he was getting tired. He was getting tired. It was too much of a workload. He was playing different positions. We had him up top. We had him back in a defensive mid. We had him as a box-to-box. We had him as a cam. He played in so many different positions, got so tired that it stunted his development a little bit because he never got time to rest. Chris Rigg played phenomenal for a huge chunk of the season, but had a period recently where he was just getting overplayed and it kind of had a drop of performances. Now he's getting rotated a little bit more. There's a little bit more depth. It's going to do him a world of wonder. But Chris Rigg, if there was a player out of him and Job to stay at Sunderland, I would say Chris Rigg would stay for another year. I think it'd be the same thing as the Joe Bellingham situation. You get him on a little bit better of a contract. You don't stand in his way if a Premier League team comes calling, but you realize he's 17. You give him another year to develop. You say, hey, you're already showing great strides. You're already on the cusp of being a great championship player. Right now, you're really good. You're a really exciting prospect. Give us another year at Sunderland where you're consecutively playing games. You're in a team that suits to your style of play. We'll keep developing you. And as the year comes to an end, as the season comes to the end, we'll reevaluate your contract, see what offers are on the table, and go from there. Can you get on the web app? Most people should be able to get on the web app if you're not logging into PlayStation. If you wait like 20 minutes without trying to log into here, it should give you access to the web app. Do you think Job could move to Brazil, develop as a player, not being ironic? If you would have asked me 5 years ago, same situation, I'd say no. If you'd asked me 3 to 4 years ago, where you see players developing in Brazil, getting big money moves to La Liga and other places, and getting developed, absolutely. Now Brazil's getting, I would say, the MLS treatment a little bit and the Saudi League treatment too, where not only are they developing young talent, they're having a lot of people come back to the league that are aging. I don't watch enough Liga de Brazil outside of Conmebol Libertadores to know team by team what the competition looks like. But I would argue it's probably a more competitive league than it was 5 years ago. You could develop quite well, but I feel like depending on the wages, it might be a situation where you get trapped there too. I don't want it turning into one of those moves where it's like, hey, keep developing here. We'll put you on a 3-year contract. No other teams come calling, or you fall out of form a little bit, you get an injury, and then you're stuck there. And then your value goes down, but your wages are to the point where it's hard to compete to get you back to Europe. I think there's some systems that could suit him, though. Early stream today? Yep, same as yesterday. New content in 7 minutes, boys. Are we going to be up by then? We going to be on? Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, both the Fogos, Boston, Palermus is having a pretty good season. I don't know realistically, how good is the bottom half of... If you had to take a look at the Brazilian league, not in terms of like what league is the same in terms of talent level, but like how the league's broken down from like the top of the table is really good, the bottom of the table has a huge fall off in terms of how good they are. Is it more like the Prem, where you have similar teams relegated and promoting? Is it more like the Bundesliga, where you could have some crazy seasons of people making runs? What would you say Liga de Brazil is like? Or is it Liga de Brazil or is it Serie A for Brazilian league? Probably be back up at 6. Our icon's coming today? I think so. Change his name, Jobs, to Jose. And convince Madrid he's a future Brazilian talent. Jobinho. Jobinho. Bellinghaminho. Jose Bellinghaminho. Young, exciting Brazilian prospect. The Brazilian Beckenbauer. The Brazilian Bastion. I don't know when the servers are back up. Serie A's Italian. Serie A, Italy has the Serie A, yes. But the Brazilian league goes by a few names, I'm pretty sure. It used to be Liga de Brazil, Brasileiro, Serie A. I think Brasileiro, yeah. Homogeneous and competitive. It's where EA earns so much, but they still can't make sure their game works properly. Company worth over $1 billion can't even host consistent servers. It's embarrassing no other game has these issues. Alright, well, I'm going to stay through new content. If it's not back up after new content, we'll take a look at what comes out at new content based off of what people in chat are saying. And I'll look at Footbin and EAFC, or EAFoot.com, or foot.ea, foot.gg, whatever the site is. And then probably wrap up shortly after that. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, we got 100 people in the stream. What's up, dudes? We're trying to get on right now, man. We've been struggling. It's called the Serie A. See, I wasn't wrong. That's like saying League One is the French league when it's also EFL League One. There can be multiple leagues called League One. There's multiple Serie A's, baby. I bet the pace of play is faster in the Brazilian Serie A than in Italian Serie A for chunks of the league. Maybe not the whole league, but chunks of the league. Different play styles. I want to see Neymar go back to Santos on loan, finish his career there, and we have a resurgence of crafty Brazilian wingers that don't play formation or system football and just are pure flair. Booze!
Boosnader funded 17 United Arab Emirates dirhams and 99 fils. I have the clip of the pack opening of Henson and Bernard Toty in the same pack. Where can I send you?
Yo, buddy, thank you for the donos today, man. Appreciate you, dude. If you put ! Discord in chat or you look in the description, there's a link to my Discord. If you want to send me a message on Discord, you can do that. Or you can post it in the pack section of the Discord. I'll show it right now in terms of where in the Discord that is. So if you join the Discord, it's called the Elite Army. We have stream notifications and stuff for when we go live, yada yada, general chats and stuff like that. We have an EAFC pack section where people who have pack pulls, whether videos or photos, can put their stuff in. So if you wanted to post it right here, man, and let me know when you do, we can take a look at it. Mumbo, web app work? Yeah, web app works if you're not trying to get onto here. So what I'm doing is after new content comes, I'm going to wait a few minutes, probably end the stream if I'm not up, and then I'm going to wait like another 15 to get onto the web app office stream. Wonder if the servers will be back in 2 minutes. Watch it like instantly come back. They're like, oh, this is going to affect their bottom line. We need to sell packs. Yeah, I'd love exchanges for compensation. Why is it the UA currency? He's probably from there, would be my guess. Private jet coming into Newcastle from St. Gallen. Could Sunderland have swooped for Willem Jabelis? Interesting. All right, 6 p.m., boys. Still can't get into anything. All right, I'm loading up Footbit on my phone. What did we get? Did we get the SBC back with the objectives? Is the team you're crafting upgrade back? I see it on my phone. I don't know if this has stayed since yesterday. Or Newcastle swooped? Yeah, no. The only thing Newcastle has is their airport. Draft token. 86 combo. 85 double. I didn't notice it. You guys aren't seeing it? It's not there? Any off chance there's exchanges? Still getting the same error? King, what's up, buddy? Yo, anyone who is on the game for 6 p.m. content, can you check to see if we got a return of the hero player pick? Whether it's an 86 plus player pick or something else. Can someone check? There's an 86 plus hero player pick expired at new content today. It had 3 teams. There's an 86 rated team, 85 rated team, and an 84 rated team with an inform. If that is back again for like another week or something, I'm spamming the ever-living crap out of it. 88 plus mixed icon PP. So there's another icon one. I know that was out. No hero pick, only icon. Mother truckers. So we have nothing to make coins now on from untradeable to tradable. I don't want to do the overpriced icon. The icon's new. Now it's 88 plus. So I bet, is it a 90 rated squad? What are the squads for the icon? To get an Evo to boost. There's an icon Evo upgrade SBC to get a Evo to boost a base icon. Interesting. What do you need for that? Yeah, we do the 82 times 5s. 86, 87, and 89. Oh, yeah. I'm not going to do that. We might do a few with their higher end fodder, but I was hoping there'd be something lower end. Icon evolution upgrade. Is it a one-time thing? Repeatable? No. Is it one squad? What do you have to do for the icon evolution base upgrade? Check the Discord pack. Oh my gosh. That's insane, man. Look at the amount of walkouts you got, too. GG, dude. We can't get into servers. Anyone else have a problem? These servers are down for a crap ton of people. It sounds like PlayStation people are having more of a problem. The icon Evo, you need an 85 plus an inform. It's almost been 5 hours. All right. Any kind of last things you guys want to talk about or you need to know about before we head out? I'm going to end the stream now in a minute or two. This was the time I was going to go live today. I had 2 to 3 hours planned out to be live to spam packs for you guys. Now I'm going to be watching football in the afternoon, NFL football. So next pack opening you'll see from me is going to be Monday, 4 hours after new content. The icons are here. They updated that. So we can see the new loading screen for the stuff they brought into the game. But we can't see that. So off stream, I'm going to grind some packs. I'm going to build up some more packs on the web app. And then once it gets back on console, I'll have it on console. But we won't have like an actual pack opening stream today. I hate EA now. This is a joke, honestly. Yeah. Eva Boost passing to an 84 in physical +2. It's not worth it. No. Bro, FEA. All right, guys. Have a good rest of your day. Hopefully, we all get onto the server soon. Enjoy the grind. If you get any crazy pack pulls, let me know. Like I said, I will be back on Monday. 4 hours after new content is what we usually do Monday through Friday. This week's going to be a little different. Can I have a shout out? Shout out, Sammy. This week's going to be a little bit different. I have to get a haircut on either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. So one of those days, we might be live later than 4 hours after new content. It's really going to depend. But we should be live Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Friday's my birthday, January 31st. I have no work that day. So my plan for that Friday is to do one last hurrah with the pack spam before Team of the Year ends. And then at new content, whether it's Future Stars or something else, we'll stay for an hour or two to grind the start of that promo. And then I will be out of town for the weekend, and I'll be back Sunday. So thank you. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it. It's on the 31st, but thank you for letting me know now. Yeah, we'll see you guys then. Have a good rest of your week. If I don't catch you until a later date, God bless you all. And yeah.